just as the girls got on board, a boat came round the corner, but they're fine. We didn't see them, well, we couldn't see them, otherwise we'd have left the gates open. But this pound already feels better. It's hard to explain, but when you know your boat, you can feel if it's shallow with the prop and the sound. But Chugs is quite happy here now, cruising on here. Let's keep our fingers crossed. It's better. Does look promising for rain. Very little blue sky up there today. It's humid though. Oh, I hope we get this rain. You're so strong. And there's a boat just turned up to come up, so the girls can leave the gates open and get back on Chugs. That's nice, isn't it? You all right? There's a sign, we're getting nearer the town. We're starting to hear traffic and get a little bit of graffiti. Always a sign. Well, we've moored up on a 2-day mooring, but we don't intend to stay here, I don't think. Depends whether the rain comes. We have done Banbury on a previous vlog, and we have spent quite a bit of time here. And it's a lovely place, don't get me wrong, there's lots to see and do. But we do have to get through Grant's Lock. So either Nikki or myself are going to nip to the local supermarket here, stock up on some well-needed food and goodies, and then get on our way perhaps. As I say, it depends on the rain. See you in a bit. Well, we've decided to move, and no hat. It's very sticky, and to be honest with you, I'm hotter with the hat on. The sun's sort of gone in. It's humid, it's heavy. It has just been raining, but it's stopped now. The trip boat from Thule's just went past, and they're going through the bridge. So if we're lucky, they may have the bridge open for us before one more lock. Lots for the kids to do. There's a big arcade there with bowling and pool and loads of arcade games and all sorts of things. But we're going to be stopping hopefully on the way back with them. We do need to get through Grant's Lock. Just to the starboard side there's a large shopping complex, little cafes and restaurants. Do have a lift bridge here and part of the day boat crew. I've got the bridge up for us. So we're going to keep to the left and let the day boat go through. Thank you very much. I was just going to wait there. Yes, thank you. There's the little day boat. So Nikki's just gone on now to do the lock here. It started to rain. Gotta say, it feels nice. This rain feels good. Just as you come out of the lock, there's services here in Banbury, but we did use them back at Property, so we don't need those today. Just to find a mooring now. just in case you've had enough. And there's some lovely hay, all ready for baling. I think Nicky's brother has just done all his. Right, we're looking for mooring. It's late afternoon now, and yeah, we moored up just short of bridge 172. I suppose we're about 20 minutes away from Grants Lock, where the closure is on Monday morning, so hopefully we'll get through tomorrow. We've sat here, we've got quite an encampment, we're hung up our washing, we've got the brolly up, we've been sitting relaxing and watching these guys doing the baling. Brought back memories of when I went down to the farm in Cornwall and helped them a couple of years ago doing the baling. I loved it. Hard work, very, very hard work. But we have enjoyed watching them doing it. They're working hard there. Yeah, fingers crossed for tomorrow. Grants Lock, hopefully we can get through it and then we can start relaxing a little bit. See you next time we move. See you, folks. Good morning. Sunday the 22nd. Dogs have been off. We've got to get to Grants Lock. We wanted to leave early. It is early, but we've had 2 boats go past us already and there's a queue and they're pulling the boats through. Anyway, I'm not going to stand here talking because otherwise we're going to be in the back of the queue. Let's get going. We had great fun yesterday, sitting watching them baling here. It's nice and relaxing. Bit breezy, a lot cooler this morning, which is very welcome. It's nice. Nice day for cruising. You may wonder, well, if Grants Lock is only closed from Monday to Wednesday, it's only a couple of days. And it is, it's not long. But many a time when they're doing repairs, they may find something else and it can lead to longer closures. So really, we just want to play safe and get through. And I think we're coming up to the queue for Grants Lock. We can see the lock up ahead of us, so we'll pull up at the back. Well, we're here at Grant's Lock now, and you can see they've cut the balance beam. There's a huge crack in it. From what we've been told, a boat has hit it at some force and cracked the balance beam there. So with people putting pressure on the balance beam, it was going to crack it. So yeah, we're waiting for the lockies to come and see us through. I think we're third in the queue. Yeah, so you can see the problem. I don't know what the time is now. I've got no idea. I think it's about 9:15, something like that. So 10 o'clock the lockies are coming. Isn't it sad to see that house like that? That could be lovely. Right, I think we've got time for a cuppa and wait for the lockies. So here's the queue of boats. This is the first one. I believe we're fourth. Well, that's not too bad. And he's cooking bacon on that boat, darling. I can smell the bacon. Quite some time's gone now. There's a boat coming up. The lockies are completely putting the boat through. They pull the boat into the lock and out of the lock. They do everything. And they're opening the far gate with a rope, because obviously there's no balance beam. So, yeah, kids and Nikki, everybody off the boat. Right, let's get going. So that boat in the middle now is just going to go through. The crew are getting back on. And then I'll take Chugs. Nikki and the kids are waiting down there on a bench. So engine off, and the CRT guys are just pulling the boat in. That was really weird, watching our home getting pulled through a lock and not being on it. It really was. Got to get to the bottom now. They're going to pull the boat through. We're all going to get on, and then we can start the engine and go. And that's us on our way. All the crew is back on board. Got quite a bit windy since we've got through the lock. Pressure off. The wind has picked up. I'm going to have to watch my hat. We're hoping to get to Ano Wharf today, which means a little trip, about 20 minutes, half an hour perhaps, on the River Cherwell. There shouldn't be a problem with flooding and everything. Not at the moment. Luckily, most of the lift bridges here on the South Oxford are left open, which is good for us.
Pack up the bags, let's ride. Hit the road, no need to hide. Sunny skies and open fields. Freedom's all this day is. Winds in our hair, we laugh. Every mile a new photograph. No plans, just let it flow. On the open road we go. We're traveling light, feeling right. Cheerful days and starry nights. Relaxed hearts and carefree minds. On the open road we find.
Well, we chickened out. We've had enough. We can take our time now. We're through Grand Slough. Aino is a little bit further away. It's getting very windy. It's very pleasant. You can see the church there in King Sutton, just by King Sutton Lock there around the corner. That's St. Peter and St. Paul's Church there in the village. You can't get to it though. There's a railway line and a river in the way, so you can't walk to it. But we're going to settle down, get the windows out, let the breeze blow through the boat and get a bit of dinner, and then make our way to Aino tomorrow. Yeah, bit cooler, nice. See you tomorrow.